The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel, to the new video. Harmony 1 right now, up 4.32% in green, looking very nice and dandy. Somebody asked me yesterday, like, when is good time to buy Harmony 1? Like, anytime, man. No, not seriously. There are some good options to buy and then bad options to buy. I might mention some in this video. We're gonna see that. But right now we're gonna look at what it's gonna take for this to actually blast off real hard. Let's get into the charts and start doing the technicals. But before the start there, check out the links below for the Telegram channel. Really nice bunch of community. Right now they are a very happy bunch. Like a week ago they were panicking like crazy kids. But right now they're a happy bunch. You know, everything is green. Most of the stuff is green. They're still complaining. You know, things goes up 30% and then goes sideways for one day and they complain. What you gonna do? Let's see what's actually happening on the Harmony 1 and how is this actually looking. And it's looking quite nice because after we bottomed out, and we did bottom out here, I'm gonna explain to you why this is actually bottom. Then let me go a little bit back. After we bottomed and we had this big candle, how many percent was that? 40% candle. Now nobody's happy with this. Okay, so everybody like, Harmony is bad, just drop Harmony, yeah, go buy something else. It did 42%. Everybody FOMO'd into Harmony 1 and now it's going sideways. I wonder why. I wonder why. But it's looking good, it's looking nice, it's looking very healthy. So when we did that, we crossed the white line, the 10 moving average, the red one, the 20 moving average, and the yellow line, that's the 50 moving average. Or all of these were resistances, so we are above all of the resistances on the first scan. The second candle held all these resistances, but was above all supports right now, because before we were below here it was resistance. Now that we are above it, it's support. But right now we have this diagonal line that's giving us some problems in the paradise, right? So we want to cross that, and once we cross that, we're gonna cross this one and this one, and I'm gonna explain to you how that's gonna happen. But right now, after we actually managed to cross the 20 moving average, we are getting this support on the 20 moving average, and that's nice and dandy. So everything looks fine. I think it's just waiting a little bit for this 10 moving average to pick up with the price and push it upwards. That said, I'm gonna show you something over here that's very nice on Harmony 1, and that's that we just got this bullish cross down here. This bullish cross, once we started going down here, you can see here the change between the red and the light. That meant that we topped out here, right? And after that, this bearish cross, the blue line crossing the orange line, that's a bearish cross on the downside. That's confirmation of this stop over here. Okay, so this stop over here was confirmed by this bearish cross, and the same thing happened here. This bottom here is now confirmed by this bullish cross that's happening. So we know that this was actually the bottom and we are going up. So assuming that this bullish cross is actually real, assuming that we are gonna go up, assuming a lot of other stuff, that we are still in bull run, Bitcoin won't crash tomorrow and stuff like that, this should continue up. The only thing that's holding us back are some kind of moving averages and this resistance up here that's going diagonally. So we're gonna look how we can pass that. For that, let's go first of all, let's check quickly what's happening on the weekly chart. And you can see on the weekly chart, although we broke down through the 10 moving average, on the weekly chart, when Bitcoin pulled us down, that's actually superbly good thing. That's why we managed to pump 42% as soon as we bottomed out and get above this 10 moving average. So basically, at the end of the week, the best case scenario is being above this 0.12 line on the weekly and being above the 10 moving average. And I think that possibility is pretty out in the open. Probability for that is like 90%. I mean, anything can happen and go down, but you want to stay above at the end of the week above the 10 moving average, and there is a very big chance that's going to happen, especially if we start looking at the daily and other time frames that we are going to look at now. So it's holding this 20 moving average. We have to break this diagonal line, and let's go into small time frames on 4. Let's see what's actually happening here. And you can see here, reason why we are zigzagging right now is because we are trying to get above this 200 200 moving average. That's the pink, that's the purple line all the way up at the top. We tried several times to get above that. We couldn't over here. Also, there was at the same time there was this diagonal line that was giving us some kind of resistance, but we just pumped too hard, and then you have to go sideways and find some kind of support somewhere. So it looks like we found the support on the 100 moving average up here, and this 20 moving average is coming to the rescue and is pushing the price up. So will this be enough actually to push the price above the diagonal line and the 200 moving average on the 4-hourly time frame? It depends to see. But all of these lines are right now acting as either support or resistance. If the line is below us, it's support. So the 100 is support, 50 is support, 20 is support. Unfortunately, 200 is resistance. So something is gonna happen. You either have to, when you get into a corner, something has to happen. You either have to break the support, or you have to break the resistance on the upside, right? So something's gonna happen very soon, and I'm thinking likelihood for this is to upside and to downside. So let's go in small time frames, and this is why I'm saying that we are gonna break on the upside, because on the small time frames, 1 hourly, we are above all the moving averages, and we are actually trying to get above this diagonal line. Now this diagonal line is not that precise because these are small time frames, and it doesn't actually hit where it should hit the tops and stuff like that. We might actually even, looking at this, we might actually even be already out of the line, but we're gonna use daily for that. And right now, assuming this line isn't here, just looking by the moving averages, we are above all the moving averages right now. All the moving averages are below us, so that gives us a lot of support on the downside on the 1 hourly time frame to push us further up. If that's the case, that means that in the 4 hourly time frame we have more bullishness towards the upside than towards the downside. So if we can manage to break this 200 moving average on the upside above this line over here, then this looks very nice indeed for Harmony 101. So let's try to draw a little bit better line over here. Let's see if we can use the weekly candles down here, and we're gonna use the magnet for this. Put it up here. Doesn't look nice. Maybe something like this. Maybe we're already. Let's go into, yeah, it is the line that I was actually thinking about, because we are not actually quite yet over it. This line hits it a couple of times. That's the week, that's the week, that's the week, that's the week. These weeks are not hit. This is the week. So we hit it pretty much consistently over the time that we are going down. So right now all of these 4 are actually trying to break it. All of these 4 weeks are trying to break the resistance that's going right over here, and we are not quite yet there. But as soon as we break the resistance, we should be pretty much zooming all the way up to the 0.16 line that's over here, and that should be in the next resistance on the way up. After that we got this 0.2 line, but we'll probably talk about that once we break this over here. Let's again see on the 4 hourly where this 200 moving average lies. So to get above 200 moving average, you have to get above 0.147, and if you can manage to do that, like, it's gonna be smooth sailing. So everything depends on what's gonna happen today, if we're gonna have several more days waiting or not. Right now it's actually quite ready to go up, so it can go up anytime it wants. It has support, it is above all the moving averages on the 1 hourly. It's actually sitting on the 10 and 20 moving average. So if it wants, like in 5 minutes after I close the video, it might start pumping. I don't know, but it is pretty good, and it looks to be looking good to the bullish side, meaning it's upwards. So all in all we have to do right now is wait and see how this is gonna pan out. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna go make one more Harmony 1 video tomorrow to see how this played out. So if you want to catch that, subscribe to the channel. We also do a lot of altcoins on this channel, so if that's your thing, you know, all good and dandy. Check out the Telegram. A lot of nice people. We just crossed 2,000 members today. Thank you everybody for joining. And if you have trouble picking out coins, we got something called daily altcoin video. We post every single day very early in the morning.